it's Jenny again with some more tips on how to keep your marriage happy and healthy and keep your man happy and be happy he's coming home to you. The first video I did was really important, but you couldn't hear me very well, so I kind of want to reiterate some of the things that I pointed out in that video. 1, please pay attention to your man. It's so important that you do that. Be kind to him. After he gets home from work, let him vent. It doesn't matter if he had a good, bad day or indifferent. Okay? Let him talk about it and get it off his chest. And my husband says I'm his Adrian. Now, if you're familiar with the Rocky movies, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody should be their husband's Adrian. That means your number one cheerleader, their number one cheerleader. You have to really believe that he is your hero, and you have to show it. A lot of times you might think these things, but you don't say them. It's very important to verbalize what you're thinking. Unless it's not nice, then don't do that. Arguments. As far as arguments go, don't pick and poke and try to make an argument. The little things you need to let go, because the little things can turn into big things very quickly. If you're in a sour mood, and you know you are, and you have an argument, and you're just picking to pick, you need to come to a part of yourself that's mature enough to actually realize what you're doing. And you have to realize that that's not fair. So you need to own up to it, and just tell him, flat out, I'm sorry, I'm in a bad mood because of whatever, and I was picking, and I don't want to fight anymore, and I don't want to argue about nonsense. Because most of marital arguments are really about nonsense or a lack of communication or miscommunication. Guys don't typically want to sit there and talk and communicate, but when there are things that are misunderstood, it can lead to a big blowout that never should have happened. So, basically, pay attention to your guy more than you do now, and stroke his ego, because the male ego is one of the most fragile things in this world, and you need to be his number one supporter. And believe me, when you start acting like this, and you throw the intimacy in, I'm not talking about sex, although it may lead to that. Intimacy is the touching, the holding of hands, the hugs, the showing that you care. Like I said, be kind, supportive, and be his number one cheerleader. And in return, you will get love and affection back. Love is an action. If you're not acting loving, he's not going to feel loved. So, that's all for today. Remember, right isn't always happy. Bye.